Hey you guys, it's Monica. I'm here on one of my numerous little video blogs that I do for you guys when you ask questions. And unfortunately, I would like for you to know that I spent about a good 30 minutes recording a really awesome video, and then the computer crashed. So now we are on someone else's laptop using their webcam and all that good stuff. So sorry the quality is a little bit etchy compared to normal. I hope that you understand. I do, however, have a list of questions that you guys gave me. See, look, those are all you guys. You guys are fabulous. Also have some text messages because some of you are extra special and have my cell phone number. Obviously, if you don't, you should get it because I'm awesome. Sorry, had to say it. All right, I got a couple of questions here. I'm going to narrow them down because obviously I don't have very much time for recording. But if I don't get to your questions now, I will get to them in the second session, which will be happening next weekend. So here's some of the questions that we have. Do you believe in destiny? I absolutely believe in destiny. I believe that you are meant to meet certain people at certain times in your life. I don't think that there's anything, one particular circumstance that you either are or are not supposed to be a part of. Everything happens for a reason, and whether you know it happens now for a reason or you find out later why it happened, I still think it does. The second question that kind of bounced off of that I think the same Anon must have given me is, do you believe in soulmates? I do, but it's a little bit different. I don't believe that someone's soulmate is exactly the passionate, the one that they're in love with. I believe it can be your best friend. It can be someone who you meet and just suddenly everything clicks. You get along so well and you can tell each other everything and anything, and there's no awkwardness to it. It just feels right. Having them around always feels right whether you say anything to them or not. I believe that that's a soulmate. Someone that, a part of you is within them and vice versa. Another one that we have here is my least favorite actor. Okay, I absolutely loathe Will Ferrell. I think he's awful. I think that he's probably the worst actor on the planet. I've tried to watch Elf. I've tried to watch Talladega Nights. I think that's what it was called. Yeah. And then the one where he's like ice skating. I don't even know what that was. It was awful. I don't understand. God, who can come up with that crap? But you know what? To each their own, because I know some people who think it's the funniest thing they've ever seen. So, I mean, it could be worse. I don't know how, but it could be a lot worse. Another one would be, if you could have a superpower, what would you choose? The ability to never gain weight. No, I'm just kidding. Probably, if I had to choose a single one, it would be the ability to control people's emotions. Because I think that it would come in handy to hostile situations or wanting something to be a little bit more intimate or romantic. I also think that it would cease a lot of arguments in the world. It'd make a lot of wars end or never begin. And that's something that we have too much of as it already is. Probably my favorite one that someone asked is, if you could get anything for Christmas, what would you ask for? I absolutely, please, and if one of you sees this and you pity me and you get me this, I will promote you forever and ever and ever. I swear. I want the new Dark Shadows movie with Johnny Depp in it. Please. I love it. I think it's great. I love Tim Burton. He is an amazing director, and Johnny Depp is a spectacular actor. It's no wonder that Johnny Depp's kids have a godfather like Tim Burton, because honestly, their creativity is on the same level. I mean, every film that they've done together, which is practically every Tim Burton film, is just amazing. I mean, he's on one level and Johnny Depp is on a completely different level, yet they have this odd cohesiveness and it just works. I think it's great, and I loved the movie. I thought the movie had an amazing soundtrack. I would love to have that for Christmas. And I'm not one to ask for things when it comes to Christmas gifts because I think it's selfish. But if you want to get me something, get me that. I'd be thankful. The next question was, what's your favorite animal? Um, I guess that you can consider a jellyfish to be an animal. Sure, why not? I mean, it eats, it moves, it lives in the ocean. It's my favorite animal. I think they're gorgeous. They are soft and just gentle in appearance and vibrant, and you just want to touch it, but it's so deadly. And that's why I love it, because the appearance is misleading. I love things that are like that, where the appearance is not what's inside. If people's personalities shined through and that's what your appearance was based off of, was your personality, the world would be a different place. A very different place. But if I had to choose like an actual fuzzy animal, I'd choose a lion. Because I'm a Leo and I love lions. I think they're stunning. I go to the zoo simply to see them. And also, when I wake up in the morning, I kind of look like Mufasa. My hair is like all the way up here, and I have to spend like 45 minutes taming it, and it's just, oh god, it's awful. I don't know, a combination between looking like a lion and looking like Medusa. So, whichever works for you. We have my favorite restaurant. My favorite restaurant. Obviously, you have the classic O'Charlie's, Red Lobster, things like that. Great food, great food. But if you want real cuisine, and you live in the Cincinnati area, you have got to go to Jean Robert's The Table. It's amazing. It's like 4-star. Jean Robert is such a well-known chef. Oh, and the food is great. I mean, it literally melts in your mouth. It is so good. And the wine, oh, it's fabulous. It sits on the palate so well with the entire meal. If I'm not mistaken, I had ratatouille and I had some sort of a chicken that had really great couscous on it. Oh god, the entire everything just was great. The ambiance, just the entire restaurant is amazing. If you ever get the chance to go when you're in Cincinnati, Ohio, make sure that you do it, but also make sure that you have a little bit of money in your pocket because it's extremely expensive. But when you're at a 4-star restaurant, it should be. I mean, it is what it is. Physical feature that you hate about yourself and one that you love. I hate my teeth. My teeth. Hate them. I have tried for years to get my teeth to be super white and sparkling shining, and it's never worked. That's aggravating because I take great care of my teeth. I also have some crooked ones, which I'm not going to show you because that's kind of weird. But it's just, I don't know, something about my teeth and my smile. Ugh, I hate it. Just hate it. Something I love about myself, physically, my eyes. I love my eyes. Definitely my favorite feature. Probably because I have always thought that looking into someone's eyes are like looking into their soul. You can see things there that you can't see. People can wear great fake smiles, and someone can look beautiful on the outside, and the moment you look them in the eye, you can see all the pain. And that's what I like about mine, is that even looking at mine sometimes, I realize I'm not fooling anyone. If I can't even fool myself. And they're green, and green is like my second favorite color, so I got lucky on that one. What else do we have here? Do you have someone who will buy you flowers on Sweetest Day? No, I don't. But if someone wants to, I would love it. I love flowers. And I know that some people see flowers as one of those, why would you get someone flowers? They're going to die. Why would you symbolize your affection for someone as something that dies? That doesn't make sense. But I think they're gorgeous. And they smell great. And just the simple fact that someone cared about you enough to buy them for you, you're all right in my book. Last one is from cell phone. So let's pull that up. And like I said, for those of you who do not have my cell phone number, get it, because it's fabulous and I always respond. Okay, from my cell phone buddy. If you were to have 2 wishes, what would they look like? And do you think that your life would change with these wishes? My first wish would be that my grandmother, Cecilia, no longer had cancer because she only has a few months left, if she makes it that long. And when the doctors tell you that they don't know if you've got weeks or months left, it's terrifying. And selfishly enough, I'm not ready to let her go. There are things I want her to see. I want her to see me get married. I want to see her watch my baby sister graduate from high school. And she can't do that. And she is my world. She's my shining star. And when I was growing up, she always told us, I love you to the stars and back. And she's going to be gone soon. And it's not something I'm ready to cope with. I almost refuse. I'm just not there. It's not going to happen right away. That is the first one. And the second one would be to find someone who says that they love me and mean it for more than just what they see on the outside. or for what they can carry on their arm. Because as much as it's flattering to hear that you're pretty, I know I have faults. And to have someone be able to see past that and still love me and not think that I'm too difficult or too much to handle would be great. But all good things come to those who wait, so maybe one day. And yes, I think my life would be very different if I got my wishes. My grandmother would stick around for however much longer. I mean, yes, it does push off you know, the waiting, but I know it would still come, but I'd still be happier to have more time with her. And I think that as a person, I would be happier with myself if I could meet someone who, instead of telling me all the time that I'm too much to handle or that I'm too much of a pain in the ass or too broken, and instead told me that they loved me no matter how deep my skeletons are in the closet, I think that I'd view myself differently. It would definitely help. But what can you do? Nothing's perfect. Can't have everything. To all the other questions that I did not get to, I will be getting back to them. I promise. I keep promises. You know this. But for right now, I've got to go. I have got to get some sleep. And I say that, and then I'm probably going to set up for the next hour and read. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Other than that, you guys have a great night, and I can't wait to see you all again.